Hello everybody, and welcome to another lovely episode of Leveling Live. I, of course, as always, am your host, Sindain, and as you can tell, probably just a little bit better on how everything looks. Which is good, very good. My PS2 standard wired controller went, so I had to pop out my wireless one. So getting used to that. It looks pretty good. Hopefully I'm a little bit clearer now. I'm trying a different setup, using XSplit to record as opposed to the Pinnacle Studios that comes with it, Dazzle. Okay, so what we are doing today is I'm going to start recruiting people. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by moving to Palm Branch, and we're going to go to Max's house. I have to get used to the slightly different size. This is somewhat smaller than the standard controller. And it's got kind of a pole, I guess you could say. So as long as I keep moving, we'll be good. See, if I let go. Oh, I didn't do that. Alright, so we're gonna go recruit Adele right now. And I believe I have everything. Let's check. In order to recruit Adele, you have to have a sturdy cloth. Do I have sturdy cloth? Well, you have to have a hunk of copper, a thick hide, and sturdy cloth. So, what is sturdy cloth? Do I have sturdy cloth? I might not have sturdy cloth. Okay, well, let me do it this way then. We'll jump to the station. I'll pop open a soda while that's happening. And I want to actually get onto the train. I don't think we've actually done it this way before. So, let me see if Conda will sell me sturdy cloth. Yep. So in total, you need a hunk of copper, a thick hide, and sturdy cloth. We're going to be recruiting Adele, and we're going to be starting to get as many as we can. There's some that we can't get yet. I didn't realize it made you do it that way. Ha! The more you know. Yeah, for some reason when I was the first obvious couple of episodes were camera shot. Then I don't know why that does that. I just seem to be having really bad luck with controllers today. Really bad luck. I mean, I'm gonna have to get a new wired one. But I don't know how to put it. Yeah, so I was using a camera just to do that, then I switched to Dazzle. Dazzle is a great capture card, but the problem is there's a lot of how am I really supposed to use it, because I normally use XSplit to stream and to, actually do this, but, I can't really do this if it's not going to work the way that I want it to. So I told it to just, go ahead and pull the sound in, and I'll use Audacity, and then, play them back in here, and we'll be good to go. I have them. Well, my thing is totally not. There we go. Okay, so now what we need to do is go out and come back in. So cool. Okay, so Adele's joined your party, and let's go ahead and switch out for the next item. Alright. So, our next stop is going to be at somebody who lives right next to us, whose name is Corinne. So yeah, I was having a lot of trouble. I could not get the right output that I wanted for Dazzle compared to this. I mean, this looks a lot better, don't you think? I think so too. So I believe this is Claire's house. And we can't get Claire yet. Corinne's house. Okay, here we go. Okay, first place we want to go back to that one building that I accidentally went into, which is Claire's house. But yeah, I was having so much trouble trying to get the right look to it, and of course PlayStation 2, this game is only kicking out about 30 frames per second, so it's one of the lower end ones. The graphics themselves, I think, are only the standard 720 by 480, but I decided let's go ahead and push it to 1280 720. So that's what this is going on. I can always lower that without a problem. It's all about testing. That's usually what the first one is. It's about getting used to it, getting into a rhythm. Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way. Her second location is actually in Max's room. So I decided to try this. And what I've done is the microphone is actually the sound from Dazzle, and Audacity's here, and then I'm going to play them back together for a final recording. So that's how that really works. Okay, a couple of them we can't get yet. I don't want to try and get Fabio. Fabio requires a 50 plus centimeter Honky, I believe. No. Okay. We actually can recruit the chef. Let me in. Hey, chef. I wonder why he popped them all up. Yeah, we have some chestnuts. Oh my! A chestnut! Alright, so now we're gonna actually go talk to your dad. I don't know if this is gonna work right now. Basically what your dad is going to do is he's going to give you a gun. You got to get it to the bell gun. I know, it makes no sense to me either. And then he'll join at that point. I'm not giving up again, Dad. Okay, so he gives me the gun. He says make it into a bell trigger. We'll look at doing that later to get his father to join us. I don't believe... Well, let's find out. I don't believe that you need him for this one. Oh, excuse me. This is all the interesting things of actually having to look it up. Okay. The people that have to come in to complete Chapter 2 are Gordon, Adele, Polly, and Malane. So we've got Gordon and Adele, and let's go ahead and get Malane, or at least start to get Malane. Where's Polly? Polly is the owner of, the proprietor of the bakery, so we gotta go over to the bakery and mess with that. I actually need to switch to Monica to attempt to recruit Malane. because she's gonna do what Max's dad did. She's gonna give us something to build up. This is how interesting you can get with these. Okay, so the base light is at the bottom. It's quite a bit to get up there. Well, what is she's got a sax right now. I don't know what to lose the sax. So we're going to have to get them as well, but we also want to get Polly. And Polly is someone we can work with right now. But don't worry, we're going to work on those weapons real quick and get them built up. That's not exactly what I wanted. Nope, that's not exactly what I wanted either. So get ready for the trade-a-thon. You see there's some, like, almost every stupid role-playing game out there. They do this lovely trade thing that, like, really messes with you. It's near the pumpkin field. Yeah, we were way over there. Wait just a sec. My control stick doesn't want to let me turn right. Left? Yes. Right? No. Wow. I definitely need to get some new ones. Well, I've steered like this before. I could use a USB controller. That'd be kind of interesting if I could use a USB controller. Because I do have one. I actually have a couple. I'm having to do this. Take care of your controllers, kids. Alright. So now we can work on Sindain again. What, really? Well, shall we do some testing just to like see how silly this is? See, it's weird that it's letting me do this half curve. Okay. So we're gonna try something, and we're gonna see if this is gonna work. And this is something that all of you could try too. So we have the PS2, and PS2 has USB ports on it. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm reading that some people can, but some people can't. So I'm gonna give it a shot. It doesn't look like this one will work. I have another one, and if that one doesn't work, well. It'd be nice if they had made it so that you could do this, because the controllers are so finicky. And I mean that in the nicest sense of the word finicky possible. Weird keyboard and everything. See, this is what this is all about. This is all fun. I know, that sounded so amazing, didn't it? Okay, come on. He's lit up. Oh, I so hate it when they all like this. Well, since my old one is still partially working, let's see about that. The problem with my old one is the left analog stick is completely acted up, I guess you could say. Finish entangling it. It's completely snapped, I guess you could say. Like, it doesn't, if you take it and then, I don't know how the best way to describe it is. You have the left analog stick. If you take one of the analog sticks and it works the way that you want it to, when you take it and you flick it off to the right, it kind of flicks off to the right and then resets itself. Right now mine's kind of not doing that. It does it when you flick it, but only to the right. And I took it apart and, you know, actually looked at it and tried to figure out what was going on. Well, what I found was nothing. And I know that doesn't really make much sense, but I literally found nothing wrong with it, except that it was not doing what it was supposed to do. So, combine that with the fact that earlier on, Dazzle had acted up for a split second, or at least the the preview from Dazzle did. And yeah, you pretty much have had one of the greatest days for Let's Play. So let me finish screwing this back in, and then we'll get to be placing these people into some houses. I got PS2 controller screws going all over the place. So, there are a lot of people that you can get to come join your team. And after you've moved them in wherever, you can still have them join your party for, you know, different things like how Cedric right now has been joining the party. Yeah, you could have them still join the party after they've already been placed into a house. Which is cool. I mean, that's a good feature, otherwise you're kind of crap out of luck at certain points. Gotta love the loud crack when you get it just right. What screws do these things really need? I'm trying to move right along, but can't. It's a small screw, so I'm just using a smaller screwdriver that I have, and it's sort of working. So it doesn't put my last screw in, and we're gonna actually start putting these people around here. So we'll give us something to do, right? And then we're gonna quickly go level up those weapons so that we can get our last two characters. Melane's more the one that we really need right now, so we'll focus on getting her. Alright, so we need to stop down here, and apparently I can't run now. Unless I'm doing that. Alright, so this is vacant. So let's, well, we need to put Adele in here. So let's throw Adele in there. There's been a change in the future. Shall we go check it out? I could if I could run. So we're just gonna walk. And we're gonna see what the change in the future was. And then I'm gonna go buy another PlayStation controller. Outstanding.
Welcome. My store is now open.
Pardon me if I accidentally
Don't be shy. We have some rare monster transforming badges in for the grand opening.
Gotta get some monster transformation badges.
You'll buy one, won't you?
Well, ooh, we've got access to this stuff. Alright, if you've not seen this stuff before, these are coins. And coins are really cool. And the reason that coins are really cool is because we can actually put these onto our weapons. So, whoa, holy crap, I'm sorry. But they cost a pretty penny, and this is how we'll also recruit certain other characters. So, the main goal right here is to just get a Hamara badge so you have it. Okay, normal badge. That was the last badge you got. So we're gonna also pick up the gold paint for later. So let's go ahead and go around. I still can't turn the right. Yep. Max is just all for
Max,
everything.
listen.
What?
If I use this badge, I can transform into monsters. I can change myself into the Hamara monsters Jurak mentioned.
We're not gonna go there yet, because
Then we can mix in with them and maybe get our hands on that sun drop we need.
Got it! Nice! Then we'll be able to make the flower bloom.
So let's go to the forest floor where the Hamara monsters show up.
Okay!
Running into this here because, you know, we can't turn. Okay, so now we're coming back out here. Go back over here. And, if there's a sign up front, it means it's vacant. So, the next person we're going to be moving in is Aunt Polly. I wish I had a card to sell my good friend. She should be going here. She needs a cart near her house. Gotcha. Sometimes you'll run into this, where certain characters won't go in until you do certain things. So she needs a cart. We can take care of that for you, Aunt Polly. So let's go ahead and let's place that cart. And we can place it, you know, so there. So now we should be good. And now we can move in Aunt Polly. And now there's been another change in the future. See, we're slowly putting everything together. What we've got is looks like those are the last things that we need. We need to get Millennium here, we need to get our culture points up to 50. So, we can... I don't think those are good for culture points. Those are... So we were at 32. So let's, oh, is it not gonna let me? Dude, where did that come from? So let's, you know, just for, oh, let's put out this shit here. Okay, so we got that. Took us up to 36, that's not bad. Well, we can make 2 wooden bridges, so let's go ahead and make some wooden bridges and place them. Simple for everybody. You're saying we could do this and do diagonal placement, but apparently not. Having trouble doing the right angle right now. We'll just place it down here or something. That took us up to still 36. Let's make some thorn trees then. This is enough for someone. It's still only 36. That takes us up to 44. I remember trying to hit, was it 50? Do it. See if we can't place this. So did that give us some points? That gave us 2. Let's go make another one. That gives us 50. Okay, we are up to 52, so we have completed another. Did we actually complete another one, or is that just totaling it up? So So, yes, because we had to finish it for the eatery. Now we can go to the eatery in the future. So let's go to the eatery. And then we're going to have to, oh man. Moving right along indeed. So, even if there's not a story change, if there's even the smallest change, it'll unlock stuff. So, oh, we gotta go that way. Okay. Here's a treasure chest. Ooh, art. What does that give us? I guess there's some pretty good stats. I mean, we're gonna, that's gonna help out quite a bit for some of the ones that require a chill. No. Stupid bug. Alright, so what do you actually have to sell for us? Oh, so we can buy the roasted chestnuts here. Yeah, I can buy some decent stuff. So we'll go ahead and go back to the past and keep working. Okay. So the only thing that we have left to do is Mullane. And Mullane requires that we build up any weapon to twice over whatever old facility stuff. So I am quickly going to monitor this and go and try the quickest way to do this is. Okay, so she's got a Gladius, and this needs 4 Cyclone and, well, a bunch of these. Okay. We can deal with that, right? So let's go ahead and let's quickly go into Ring Butterfly Wood, and we're gonna 100% this right now. So we're gonna go to the first stage because it still has the most experience out of the entire silly dungeon. I'm gonna really go for some Reese's Pieces right now. Just saying, just saying. So the goal here is to basically collect your experience and just make a beeline for the next level. Don't worry about, you know, what's the best way to maximize on stats in the future. Of course I can't move to the right, so I have to go fully. We should be able to level this one up in the next level that it gets. Because it only needs 20 attack, 14 Cyclone, and 14 Beast. And we've already got, the Cyclone's already been met. And the attack's already been met. It's just a matter of meeting the Beast requirement. Hard to do when you're really slow. For the next level up. So we'll go ahead and that up. We got an extra point of Cyclone. Beast needs 15 more, so that's 2 levels. Cyclone needs. So we got about 4 levels with this. Being kind of reckless here. Decent. Nope, doesn't look like I missed anything. Oh, come on. What was that? That's gonna be too time-consuming for all of that. Oh, I didn't realize I thought I was still slow. You guys didn't tell me I was poisoned. I'm gonna go out and come right back in. floor again. Wide open floor. That works. Okay. Wow, excuse me. Alright. Beast down there. Keep moving. Good shot. Ooh, wow, okay. Is that the exit? That's the exit. I can make a couple of them. Up and fling smash. Should be enough to take us up to the next level. Yes, it is. Alright, and that has enough attack. Give it 6 more points. And then we can throw one cyclone at it, easily use that, and then we can pick it up for its last level before it goes to the next type of weapon. I don't know if there's enough enemies in this to get it to that point. It's almost as if the wireless controller is thinking it's constantly farther down than it is. Still got more monsters, huh? Don't have any more. I think it's setting my leg on. Oh, well, that was all of them. Exit out of the level and then come back in. The fishing medals, we'll have to do it a later time. Because I'm going to level up my rod off camera. Just because it's going to take that long to level it up. Now I gotta walk. So slow. I don't have any soap, that's the problem. I think soap is what cures this. Are you dead yet? I don't know if this one's gonna be enough. Probably have to have two more. This should give it that 7 more. Chopper. Do I have? Well, yep, I do have the fairy science right there. I can see it. So my goal now is not to be killing stuff, but just to get out of the area as quick as possible. So I'm just gonna be making a green line. So I'm just gonna find the exit. Is this it? This is it. Alright. And now we're gonna go back to Elaine and get her to join us. And then we're gonna be able to bring her back in and 100% this area. Because I switched back to my wireless. We are certainly testing the limits of PlayStation 2 today. Okay, so here we go. So sleepy, my friend. Alright, so now she's joined our party, so we can jump back to Sindain. And one of the things that I didn't really say anything is these sort of signs to the left of them. S is the station, D is the dungeon, question mark is just kind of the catch-all, and the G is the Georama. It's the thing that you're building, you know, the cities or whatever, so that you can rebuild the future. Just something to, it's not really that important, but it's just something that you can kind of, you know, think about as you go. So we've already got someone in there, we've already got someone in news. There should be one remaining. Yes, because there were 4 that we had to add, and we needed 4 people. So now we're going to move in Milan. And at that point, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look here. We have 100% of it. We don't know everything, but well, you know, we may not know everything, but let's go ahead and I'll tell you what they all are, because you eventually will get them all unlocked if I remember correctly. I can't remember how soon you get them. Basically, the top one is Force Life Restored, 15 river parts placed. Then Glowing Mushrooms Restored requires Elder Jurak Revived, which is the later one down below, and 10 trees placed. Withered Tree Restored, you have to have the nose tree between the eyes trees, which is what we did over, you know, by the river, that we built the river around a couple of episodes ago. And of course they have to be by the river. In order, here's Elder Jurak Revived, which is what the one above is referencing. When this goes yellow and golden checked off and whatever, that one does as well. And this is obviously the Withered Tree Restored, Force Light Restored, and Gordon resides in Sindain. Gordon residing was the catalyst for us to be able to, you know, get all of our extra people into the train. The other 2 are farther, you know, they're Withered was the one just above, and Force Light was the 15 river parts. The tailor shop was Elder Jurak Revived, Adele resides in the Sindain, and 30 culture points obtained. The eatery is Jirak revived, Polly residing in Sindain, and 40 culture points. This one is the weapon shop. Jirak has to be revived. The branch has to be restored, which is this one down below it that we're about to talk about. And 50 culture points in the lane has to reside. These two, this first one is 10 trees are placed, or this first one rather is Owner Jirak's branch restored is the name of it. 10 trees placed, and the fence is completely around Ferbert's house. And the last one is Golden Eggs restored, which is Owner Jirak's branch restored and a resident in the straw house, which we did. So we have gotten that all done, so I know this is going to be kind of slowish walking, but let's go ahead and go get that gun. I believe the Jirak gun is a laser weapon, which is rare seeing as what it's made of. So, here you are, ladies and gentlemen. 100%. And then he sneezes all over you. As far as a weapon goes, for Max this is actually pretty decent, especially if you haven't really gotten far down the path for any of your weapons. Well, you know, your ranged weapons for Max. Okay, so now we've got a weapon shop.
This place is back to its old self somehow.
As we finish the remaining areas, we're going to want to come back here.
You did it, didn't you? Here's a
That we have
token
the
of my gratitude.
that we have everything in order, basically. That we have all of the mini treasure chests. Okay. So these
Thanks,
silly
Master Jirak.
Okay, so you know you have those simple repair powders. You get a dryer gun, which you can get at this point, which is nice. The long sword and the bone rapier. Now, if you're asking yourself what the purpose of being able to get a bone rapier is right now, I'll tell you it's actually pretty good because you can actually buy it. The bone rapier is a 3rd tier weapon. And it'll upgrade. It has a pretty straight upgrade path. It doesn't branch at all. It goes straight to the Island King, however, which is, I believe, I would think it's her best weapon. She has so many of them, so there's a lot to choose from. But the interesting thing is that following the bone rapier's path, you first off it has poison on it. It'll upgrade into a tier 4 weapon that has poison. That upgrades into a tier 5 weapon that has both poison and absorb on it, which upgrades into a tier 6 weapon that has dark on it, and if you upgraded it from the tier 5 version, then you have poison, absorb, and dark. And then that upgrades into tier 7, where it's still poison, absorb, and dark. Tier 8, where it's still poison, absorb, and dark. And then the final tier 9, which is the Island King, that's where it ends up as. So the question here is, do I take this and build off of it? And the short answer is yes. what I'm going to end up doing is I'm working on the sax. And what that will allow me to do is eventually, eventually when I get to the Chronicle 2, which is where the current one that I have is going, because it's at a sax. The sax is going to go to the Brave Arc, which will go to the Ruler Sword, which is tier 6. We're up to tier 6 at this point. The Ruler Sword is the one that has the ABS up. That will then go to the Chronicle Sword, which has Stop, which will then go to Chronicle 2, which has Critical. And then I'm going to Synth Sphere, and I know that's going to be weird, I'm going to Spectrumize the Chronicle 2 and put it onto wherever the Bone Rapier is currently at, pathing-wise. The end goal is that it's all going to end up on the Island King. Just a matter of the easiest way to get there, really. So let's take one last look at the Georama, because we'll come back here, but not so much as oh, let's look at the Georama. But as oh, okay, well that's kind of cool. So, you see, it's a very simplistic introduction to the Georama. And some of the later ones get really complicated. And by really complicated, I mean they literally are confusing as to what the best way to go about doing things, and they are going to be tricky. For an example is Everybody Hates Balance Valley, because there are 4 sections of it, and you have to keep them all at the exact same height with the exact same weight on them. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and save. Here. And save here. Alright, so I'm gonna have to take a day or two, just to find something that will work. I need to maybe go to a Gamers or something and pick up a PS2 controller or 2. Maybe 3 or 4 since I'm using it so much. But then I will be back, so until then, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you all. I'm just working on getting this ready to go so that we can continue going on it. Just gotta go grab that PS2 controller. It's snowing. I hope I don't have to go to work tomorrow. No offense to work, I mean I love my job, but if I go anywhere tomorrow, I'd like it to be getting another PS2 controller. Might just order one though. Oh well, who knows. Well, this has been Sindain. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Sorry that it was kind of a little laid back, lackadaisical. We were just trying to get a couple things done. And we basically finished the Georama and moved right along. So the next thing that we got to do is just finish Rainbow Butterfly Wood. And in order to do that, we got to do a couple of things with Monica's badge system that we found out about. So I hope you're going to be looking forward to that in the next episode of the Leveling Lives Season 1 here. So I will see you then.